Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, with the help of Salamence 100, we caught Mewtwo. And if you haven't seen that video, you should probably do that, because I'm not even going to explain how that went. Oh my goodness. Anyways, in this episode, we're going to head off into the Pokemon League, the Elite Four, for the second time, and trust me, there is a benefit to doing that because, well, it's changed since the last 10 episodes ago that we've done it. But anyways, before we get started, let's take a look at the team. As you can see, I did some more off-screen training on everybody. Now they're all level 62, and everybody has a unique held item that makes them special. Of course, Skull Kid has the leftovers, and she has not really changed since the last time. Inferno now has the charcoal, which I bought from the game corner in Celadon City. Very nice. Squish has the black glasses still. The moveset hasn't changed at all. Dragon here. Let's see, you have the leftovers. I changed him to have the leftover because he's more bulky. And of course, his moveset hasn't changed besides Dragon Claw, but we've already seen that. Kirby now has the, she's had the leftovers. And as you can see, I took out Shockwave for Thunder. I figured since this is going to be a very difficult set of battles, we need power more than accuracy at this point. Ivy now has the Miracle Seed, which boosts the power of grass-type moves. Also got it from the Celadon City game corner. Her moveset hasn't changed either. And there we go. So we're pretty much all set to get going. I'm going to go ahead and put Kirby in the front lines. And off-screen, I did manage to buy some more health or healing items because we're going to need them. Just trust me on that. We're going to need them. But for the second time and the final time, let's get going. Here we go. Here's Lorelei. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I, Lorelei of the Elite Four, have returned. You know how it goes. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Haha, are you ready? Let's find out. So the Elite Four has gotten significantly stronger after the Sevi Island side quest. Starting off with Lorelei, she's going to level with a Dugong, level 64, Water Ice type, Thick Fast First ability, Surf, Ice Beam, Signal Beam, and Double Team. This thing is pretty much just going to set up double teams forever. And I'm hoping I can knock it out with a Thunder, because Thunder, although very inaccurate, we could do some serious damage if it hits, and of course it doesn't hit, so that's very bad. This is why I would have loved to have Shockwave, but Shockwave is just not that powerful. If I can at least land one of these Thunders, we will be in the clear here. And of course she's just going to continue setting up Double Team, which is very unfortunate. Can I please hit through one of them? I can. And as you can see, this is what Thunder looks like. Maybe we can actually knock it out in one hit. If not, that would be very bad. Not at all, actually. That's really unfortunate. And now that it's set up double teams, and now it's going to start using Ice Beam, hopefully I can take a couple of those. And I do land Thunder 2 times in a row under the double team. Oh, that is very lucky. And of course, the useless critical hit. That really doesn't matter. But there we go. Goodbye, Dugong. Alright, her next Pokemon is going to be a Cloyster, and I'm definitely going to switch into Ivy for that. Cloyster, level 63, Water Ice type, Shell Armor First ability, Rain Dance, Surf, Ice Beam, and Supersonic. Of course, as we all know, Cloyster doesn't pack the special defense, so maybe with the power of the Miracle Seed, this might be a one-shot KO. And it is. Alright. We are just tanking through these right now, and Lorelei is still the hardest, one of the hardest members in the Elite Four for me because of the disadvantage that I'm going to be having here. Kirby, you're coming back out here for this Lapras, the Ace. Lapras level 66, Water Ice type, Water Absorb for its ability, Psychic, Thunder, Surf, and Ice Beam. This thing has got the frickin' coverage of champions. This thing has all the moves that can take me. But before I get into that, I'm going to go ahead and set up some Calm Minds, because this is a part where Lapras doesn't have, he only has attacking moves. So if I could just keep setting up Calm Mind, I could take a couple of these hits, and then dish out a powerful Thunder attack that will just destroy this thing. So let's go ahead and set up another Calm Mind. And if I just keep doing that, I can pretty much sweep the rest of her team, and I won't really have a problem against her. Alright, she's going for the Ice Beam. That shouldn't do that much at all. Not at all, which is really good. The only problem I'm going to have here is that I need to hit the Thunder. And of course, Thunder is not the most accurate move in the world. So even with these Calm Mind boosts, I need to hit the Thunder. I could take a couple more of these Ice Beams, but hitting that Thunder is going to be very important to winning this fight. Or this particular fight with this Lapras anyway. So let's go ahead and try using Thunder and see how that goes. And it hits. Alright. So hopefully with 3 boosted Calm Minds, we should be able to knock out this Lapras. And it does. Alright. Very good. So Kirby, you are of course going to be the ace in this fight. And here is a new Pokemon right here. This is Piloswine. Yeah, she has a different member of her team added. Piloswine is level 63, Ice and Ground type, oblivious for its ability, Earthquake, Blizzard, Double Edge, and Rock Slide. This thing is pretty powerful, but of course since I'm +3 special attack, this Water Pulse should be enough to knock it out. And it is, with a critical hit that probably didn't matter, but that's how it's gonna be. Now we're at level 63, really nice, very nice. Alright, and your next Pokemon, and I believe your final Pokemon, is Jinx. I think I can stay out here for this. Jinx is level 66, Ice and Psychic type, oblivious for its ability, Psychic, Ice Beam, Lovely Kiss, and Attract. Since I'm a female, that's not going to really bother me at all. So, let's go for the Thunder. I mean, the problem is that Lovely Kiss is going to put me to sleep, which is very unfortunate. So what I'm going to have to do here is that I'm going to have to use a full restore, because I mean, I could use the Poke Flute to heal myself of the sleep, but I don't want to be asleep. That's the problem there. So I bought a lot of full restores, if you guys couldn't see there, and now I'm awakened and we're all good. So what's she gonna do? She's gonna use the Ice Beam, which is not gonna do that much to me because I did set up the Calm Mind. That did literally nothing. Literally nothing. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Thunder, and it's gonna put me back to sleep again. So I guess what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be stalling until I wake up to use Thunder. I guess that's how this is going to go. Because clearly you're being a very difficult person, Jinx, and I don't like you. Except I do kind of like you because you're a really cool Pokemon. I mean, I really want to use Jinx in LP someday. Jinx is that good. And of course I'm back to sleep. If all else fails, I'll switch to Magmar. I believe Magmar is faster than Jinx. But if I'm not faster, this thing is going to just totally wreck my freaking nonsense with that Lovely Kiss combo. And I woke up, yes, and I did hit the Thunder, really good. Alright, so with a +3 Thunder, this should knock it out. No, you are so close. You had one job, and now she's gonna use full restore. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, what I want to happen here is that I'm going to use Water Pulse, and I want to confuse this thing because I don't want it to put me back to sleep anymore. And it does not. Either that or it needs to miss the Lovely Kiss. That would be even better. Or it's not even going for Lovely Kiss. So I need to hit the Thunder now, or else I'm going to go back to sleep. Alright, there we go. Alright. So Thunder has definitely came in for us in this fight. Definitely worth teaching Kirby. So that's really good. And the fight is over. Nice. Things shouldn't be this way. Except things were that way because I said so. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon Link's power. And with Lorelei being a lot stronger than she was before, that's saying a lot actually. So Squish, you are going to be next in line. And of course, the next person in Elite Four is Bruno. We know how he does. So let's go ahead and go for it. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Jamie, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! I think Lorelei is the only one with the text difference because she came back from 4 Islands. But anyways, Bruno has got some new Pokemon up his sleeve. A Steelix nonetheless, level 65. Steel ground type, sturdy for its ability, Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Iron Tail, and Crunch. I started off with Squish here because the Surf is a very powerful attack and Steelix doesn't have a lot of special defense, so this should not knock it out. Wow. Wow! That is actually really silly. How did that not kill? Wow. Okay, I guess we're gonna have more problems here in a second. So you're gonna go for a full restore, by the way, which is really good because I don't want to have Bruno using a full restore on another Pokemon. Steelix is the least of my problems here. So if I just go for the Ice Beam, I can go for the Surf, and I'm still faster than the Steelix. That is insane. But this should knock out the Steelix. Very nice. Get out of here, Steelix. Nobody likes you. Alright, your next Pokemon is going to be a Hitmonlee. Now, how do I want to deal with that? I have the Dragonite now for you, good sir. Hitmonlee, level 65, Fighting type, Limber for its ability, Mega Kick, Foresight, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. The problem with this thing is that it does have the Rock Slide, but I do have the Wing Attack, which is going to do a decent chunk of damage. And it's going to knock it out completely. Excuse me for proving me wrong, but of course you were a Dragonair when we first encountered it, or when we first came here. So you're doing a lot better. Now, Hitmonchan, level 65, Fighting type, Keen Eye for its ability, Sky Uppercut, Mach Punch, Rock Slide, and Counter. Now, this thing needs to hit right now, and it needs to knock it out because Counter is going to kill me. Yeah, that's a dead Dragonite right there. That is a dead Dragonite. How did you live? That is really stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and go for. Let's go for the Inferno, man. Let's just go for the Inferno. I just can't believe that freaking Dragonite just got ruined there. That is really unfortunate. But the Sunny Day is going to boost the power of our Fire-type moves, along with the Charcoal. This should not kill. Oh, good thing I said it shouldn't kill, because that didn't kill, and I would have been very upset it had it killed. Okay, let's go for the freaking Mach Punch! I should have healed up. Oh my god, dude. Kirby! Come on out here, dude. Actually, you know what I need to do? I'm gonna go ahead and use a Revive on Inferno, because Inferno needs to be healed up, and I need the sun. I need the sun's power right now. So let me go ahead and just heal up really quick. I believe I have some Revives. I do. I have 42 of them. Let's go ahead and no, let's heal Dragon instead. Dragon could be more beneficial to us than this stupid Hitmonchan, or this Kirby right now. So that's going to knock out Kirby entirely, because Sky Uppercut is a powerful move. And now that Dragonite is back up and running, we can go ahead and just go for the Wing Attack and knock this thing out. And the Sunlight is strong, and I can't believe I wasted Sun. I did not expect the freaking Mach Punch to happen. And I even said it in its moveset, too, like a freaking idiot. Alright. Enough about that. Let's go for the Wing Attack, knock out this Hitmonchan, and there we go. Alright, your next Pokemon is going to be Machamp, his big ol' ace, level 68, Fighting type, Guts for its ability, Brick Break, Cross Chop, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. This thing is really freaking strong. It's bulky as anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for the Thunder Wave right away, because since this thing is so bulky, it's going to survive a Wing Attack. I want it to be paralyzed here, and it is really nice. And the Sunlight faded, which is just as good. And we have the Leftovers, which is going to heal me of a little bit of health, which is nice. Let's go ahead and go for the Wing Attack. Hopefully this does more than half, so I can just go for another one. It does, thank goodness. And this shouldn't knock out Dragonite. Dragonite's kind of bulky, and it just knocks him out. But you know what? That is fine. Oh my, I don't have my Psychic user. Oh no, dude. Oh, that's so bad. Let me go ahead and go for Squish. I do have the Surf, and that's probably not gonna kill, but if I keep biting this thing, I should be able to kill it with Surf. And this freaking Cross Chop. This Cross Chop is too strong. Alright, let me go for the Surf now. I hope it doesn't heal. Oh, I hope I knock it out. Alright, thank goodness gracious! Alright, and its final Pokemon is going to be a Steelix. That is not a problem. Steelix, level 66, Steel and Ground type, sturdy for its ability, Dragon Breath, Iron Tail, Earthquake, and Crunch. Just like the last Steelix, this one should be done from a Surf. If not, I have Ivy to finish the job. And of course, I knock out this one, but I did not knock out the earlier one, which is really freaking stupid. But with that being said, we are now level 63 and ready to move on. How could I lose? And we got a lot of money from that one. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. And of course, you don't look at me anymore, but that's okay. We took quite a beating in that battle, you guys, and I know that's very unfortunate. But we did come out unscathed. Oh, I mean, not unscathed. I mean, we lost some Pokemon in that battle. But we're going to bring them back to full health, or now. And then we will be ready to fight the last two members of the Elite Four once again. Let me go ahead and go for some Max Potions, because I bought some of those. Let's go over and heal the rest of these guys. and we should be good. I mean, those first two battles weren't the best first two battles. I mean, Lorelei was definitely better than before, and Bruno almost kicked my butt, but that's okay. I mean, I was kind of expecting it to happen anyway, because I mean, the freaking fighting types are too strong on this team. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode, you guys. Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to be facing off against the last two members of the Elite Four and see how we do with that, because clearly they are going to be stronger than before, and I'm very frightened by this. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Pokemon Leaf Green.